Hello BTS fans all over the world. What truth could be so powerful that it caused Jungkook to visibly falter? Rumors have swirled for weeks about Kim Taehoon's sudden departure from Los Angeles, an incident that shocked fans and raised countless questions. Now, for the first time, Taehyung himself has revealed the reason for his sudden departure. The explanation has left not only Ermwa but also his closest friend Jungkook in complete shock. The mystery began with what was supposed to be a historic moment. The reunion of the BTS members after months apart due to military service and solo projects. The Los Angeles gathering was filled with smiles, laughter, and tears of joy as cameras captured the seven men together again. But the atmosphere changed dramatically when Taehyung stood up and walked out without warning. Fans froze, the members looked worried, and Jungkook's reaction, eyes wide and lips pressed tightly together as if holding back words, became the most popular video of the night. The incident was met with silence. HIB's agency did not address the situation. Taehyun remained silent, and Jungkook refrained from directly commenting. The silence gave rise to endless theories on social media. Fans and media speculated about hidden conflicts, emotional breakdowns, or disagreements with management. But no amount of speculation could have truly prepared anyone for what Taehyun eventually confirmed. In a carefully worded statement released in a personal interview that quickly went viral around the world, Taehyun explained that his decision to leave Los Angeles was not a spontaneous emotional outburst, but a conscious act born of deep frustration. "I left because I needed to protect my voice," he said. He added that there were times when staying silent felt like a betrayal not only to him, but to those who believed in him. The main issue, he said, was not conflict with the other members, but disagreements with HIB over the group's schedule and creative direction. He emphasized that his love for BTS and his brothers remained unchanged, but he could not remain in a situation that went against his principles. The words were calm but poignant, painting a picture of an artist who had reached his limits in the face of the system around him. Many, especially Jungkook, were surprised by the depth of emotion behind Taehyung's confession. Sources close to the group said that Jungkook, who had long been Taehyung's closest confidant, was deeply moved by the confession. He even reportedly expressed similar disappointment, feeling that Taehyung had been pushed into such a corner that he had to leave in such a dramatic manner. Jungkook's emotions were later conveyed in a cryptic post on social media. "Sometimes the harshest truths are spoken by those we least expect, and when that happens, it changes everything." The short post sparked a heated response from the army. Some interpreted it as Jungkook's surprise at Taehyung's courage to confront HIB so openly, while others sighed as a sign of sadness at the truth being kept from him. Regardless of the interpretation, it's clear that Jungkook's emotional turmoil is directly related to Taehyung's decision. The revelation changes the narrative surrounding BTS's relationship with its management. For years, fans have worried about the pressure the group faces under HIB's global strategy. The company may have turned BTS into a cultural powerhouse, but that success has come with a punishing schedule and limited personal freedom. Taehyung's decision to speak out amplifies those concerns, forcing the media and fans to reconsider how much control the group actually has. The situation has also reignited debates about the mental and emotional health of pop idols. BTS has often been praised for being open about their mental health, but the Los Angeles departure proves that even the world's most successful groups aren't immune to systemic problems. The fact that Jungkook, often considered the group's most resilient member, reacted so violently underscores how personal and painful this situation is. International media were quick to frame the story as a clash of creative integrity and corporate power. Western outlets called it a bold act of defiance, while Korean outlets responded more cautiously. Industry insiders acknowledged that this could be a turning point in BTS and HIB's relationship. But many questions remain. What specific decision pushed Taehyung over the edge? How long did he bottle up his frustration before he exploded? Did the other members know the full story, or were they as stunned as Jing? And most importantly, what does this all mean for BTS's full-fledged comeback after their military service? As usual, Moi rallied in support. Messages to Taehyung and Jungkook have been echoed around the world. Many have argued that Taehyung's honesty should be celebrated rather than criticized, demanding that HIB be more transparent and prioritize the well-being of its artists. If Taehyung has to leave just to be heard, something is seriously wrong, wrote one fan, speaking for millions. The spotlight is now on HIB. Acknowledging Taehyung's issues could restore trust, but ignoring them risks upsetting the delicate balance between management and artist. Meanwhile, Jungkook's shock serves as a symbol of the group's humanity, a reminder that behind the perfect facade and global recognition are people struggling to navigate complex realities. Taehyung's explanation brings clarity, but it also opens up new questions that will not be easy to shake. The decision marks a turning point in BTS's history, one that could shape their future. For Jungkook, the shock will likely stay with him for a long time, shaping his view of HIB while also strengthening his bond with Taehyung. Because sometimes, when Taehyung shows up, the truth doesn't just surprise. It can change everything we thought we knew. But beneath all of this, it's important to return to the facts. After days of speculation, it's becoming increasingly clear that many of the stories surrounding the incident are untrue. Dramatic claims that HIB coerced Taehyung or that Taehyung was devastated by the shocking revelations don't line up with official statements, verified timelines, or credible evidence. In fact, there's no evidence that Taehyung's departure from LA was a protest against management. Insiders explain that Taehyung's schedule in LA was much more complicated, and his early return was due to logistical and personal reasons. Jungkook's facial expressions were also exaggerated. Numerous photos and videos from different angles show that he was simply spontaneously reacting to the unexpected changes, rather than having an emotional breakdown. Messages from fans who were present confirm that the atmosphere behind the scenes remained warm and supportive. In other words, there were no dramatic breakups, no open conflicts, and no secret betrayals. The incident was just a minor anecdote that social media amplified into a fictional narrative that millions believed. Social media really does amplify the effect. Within minutes, the rambling video was filled with misleading captions, hashtags, and a global scandal without evidence, and tabloids exaggerated the details for the sake of clicks. Taehyung's interview was selectively dissected and distorted, while Jungkook's comments were presented as overt criticism of management, when in fact they were more reflective. The danger of this kind of narrative is the impact it has on not only BTS, but also ARMY, who are carried away by the emotional current. At the end of the day, the simple facts are the facts. Taehyung left early due to a busy schedule. Jungkook responded with natural shock. HB chose to remain silent for the sake of privacy. All of this paints a different picture than the widely circulated dramatic version. The lesson is clear. In the age of global fandom, every move is analyzed, every silence is suspect, and without context and verification, speculation easily turns into misinformation. The onus is on the media to report accurately, and on fans to approach each story with caution. Here.